Scientists have the more power of expansion and exploration, that how we can think to the better thing, how we can improve that thing, how we can do that thing, and other things like that. And second thing,
So, doctor, I want to know it from you. What is a scientist? Like this question is asked me so much. Like, okay, you are a scientist. What do you do? What is actually a scientist? So, this is what I want to know from you.
Sir, good question. What is it? It looks like a simple question, but some people also confuse that scientist can be called a research scientist. Can a researcher be called a scientist? Like all these things. Okay. Now, before I should give you an answer that what is a scientist, I would like to give you what is meant by a researcher. Can I give that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, who is a researcher? Now, don't think that who is doing his PhD or MTech. Suppose you are even finding a problem, you are finding a problem and you are innovating it. Like suppose we have seen that lots of rural India people are even making a helicopter. Even lots of rural India people are making lots of innovation things. They are solving the problems of electricity, daily needs. They are even called researchers. Any person who is actually proposing some solution to a problem and who is working on that solution, according to that, it is a researcher.
Wow,
That
that's great.
person is a researcher. Even let me tell you today, if you and me, let's have some contribution that, okay, sir, we have a Coca-Cola can and let's make some particular tool that how we can open the can in a very instant manner. Okay, so that even a 2-year-old child or even a 3-year-old person can even use that in a very instant manner. We are actually having a problem and we are proposing a solution with that tool, which means both of us are researching and we are doing a probable solution, you can say discovery for that particular problem. That is called researcher. So don't think that researcher is only one who is doing his master's, PhD, writing the papers. No, it is a part. Okay, this is a pure definition of researcher. Okay. Now coming to scientist. Now that's why people say, oh, he's a math scientist. Oh, he's a scientist. Maybe he's a scientist. He's having this much of hair or other things. According to me, sir, there are three qualities of a scientist. A scientist should be a visionary. Because if I ask you 10 years back that, sir, can there will be a flying car? Can we have a Star Trek to be starting by 2025? Maybe you will tell me that, sir, maybe you should have a psychiatric test. Okay, but today flying cars and even this Star Trek based technology like hologram, augmented reality are a part and parcel of our life. Okay, people spend less time on their laptops and even spend more time on smartphones. Okay, and even the smartphones are changing. So the first thing is having the vision, visionary, future visionary, that okay, this could be changed, this could be better. Second, which is very important, he should not stop thinking. Thinking is very important. A scientist should have a thinking which is even ahead of the sky. He can think anything. If I can think something, I can make that thing. Now imagine when Apple started, they just started with a computer company, and see where is Apple today. And see, when Google started, they were just having the Google company, and one time they have to sell, they want to sell their company to Yahoo. Sometimes they want to sell their company to Microsoft. But today, where is Google? You can understand with only with their vision and creative thinking. That is what we can say. And the third, sir, third, which is very, very important. I can say the better, I can say these two important points are nothing in front of this point. The answer is creativity. And I think, sir, Mr. Chandan, that when you started your YouTube channel, the most important thing was your vision and creativity. Without that, you can't propose a solution. So even I'm a computer scientist from last 8 years, and believe me, I don't say that I'm publishing the papers, I'm making the solutions. I'm getting the patents because that I'm having a vision that, okay, can we apply to this thing? When I started LoRa Communications, now let me tell you, sir, I am the first scientist that who has got the first LoRa patent in the world, which is non-industry patent. And even I was the first one who actually conceived the concept of Internet of Drone Things. I got the first book in the planet with Internet of Drone Things with Springer. So the only thing is the vision, the creativity, and think. So these are the three tools of a scientist. Now coming to what exactly a scientist and a difference between a scientist and a researcher. Now, this is a question that actually many people debate about, or maybe you can get some comments on this video that, sir, we agree with this answer, or maybe you don't agree with this answer, but I would be openly giving you that, okay, please give your opinions on this video and what do you think on that? So
Sure.
what is the difference between a scientist and researcher? Both of them have thinking, both of them have some vision that, okay, they are clear in their mind. But the 2 points that actually makes them the difference, only 2 points that according to me, many people have 10 points, 20 points, I don't care at all. But according to me, there are the 2 points. The first thing is that researcher do the things, but that things are only in the primary level. Scientists take that things to the extreme level with high end vision that what can be the more future possibilities, exploration. That's the main, because scientists have the more power of expansion and exploration, that how we can think to the better thing, how we can improve that thing, how we can do that thing and other things like that. And second thing, researchers propose solutions. Scientists always challenge themselves. That's the answer. Because as a scientist, I'm always challenging myself that, okay, if I can make this pen, can I make a pen better than me? Because I want to do that, okay, sir, today, if I can make this, I can make better than this. I challenge myself. So the only thing that distinguishes between the scientist and the researcher is a challenging attitude. So these are the 2 points. Maybe the other people maybe have many points, but these 2 points are actually distinguishing between scientist and researcher. That's why a scientist and a scientist is always a researcher, and researcher always have skills to become a scientist. And that's called, you can say it's a bridge that makes us together. So you want to become a scientist, become a researcher. And if you are a scientist, you are actually a researcher. But the only thing is you have to enhance your skills. You have to improve that how you are taking the things around you and how the possibilities of thinking is going to the next level.
That's great. That's great. That's great. So thanks so much for this wonderful answer. But thanks so much.
Thank you so much.